15-year-old will face charges after a shooting over the weekend near Six Flags. It left him in the hospital. The GBI says that teen was shot by a Cobb County police officer.
11 Alive's Molly Oak live outside the park tonight in Austell. So Molly, we know this shooting is still under investigation.
Yeah, and as we've been out here, we've watched Cobb County police officers join us out here as well. You can see for perspective, the park is behind me. Across the street, you see a couple of leftover cars. Earlier, more crime scene unit Cobb County police cars out here. Right now, I'm watching as officers off camera are taking photos of this wooded area across from the park. But earlier, they tell me they were doing an article search. So that basically means officers and a canine were out here looking for any weapons that could have been thrown after the shooting the other night in hopes of finding them before anyone else does. Now, I want you to take a look at your screen because Cobb County Police also tells me the 15-year-old will face a handful of charges. And the key word there is will. Aggravated assault being one of them, aggravated assault on a police officer as well, possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime, also possession of a firearm under 18, and finally interference with government property. Again, I say he will be charged because the GBI says he's still in the hospital in critical condition, and police say they have a warrant for his arrest, and he will be arrested on the pending charges once he's discharged from the hospital. Now, this all comes after a fight involving dozens of people happened over at Six Flags over Georgia on Saturday. Now, the GBI, who is investigating, says Cobb County police officers were called in to help with the crowd control after there were fights as people were leaving the park. It says at some point multiple people began shooting and hit a marked police car with no one inside. Officers ran after people who ran into the woods. During all of this, the GBI says a Cobb police officer shot and hit a 15-year-old boy and then later found a gun near him. Now, you're getting a live look at some of those officers right now. If you can come back to me, we do know that we also asked Six Flags if the park was looking at increasing security or changing any type of protocol following the fight that happened on property and then the shooting that happened off property. All Six Flags would tell us is that the GBI is investigating. Guys.
Yeah.